Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are hopping into the next episode of Supernatural. This is season 15, the final season, episode number 11, titled The Gamblers. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series with me and my journey through this final season of the show. I've been watching since the beginning. Unfortunately, I haven't done reactions back then. I just started with Supernatural season 15, so I apologize for that if you guys wanted to see me go back and rewatch or watch for the first time. Apologies, but I am going through this for the first time. I know the show ended a while back, not really a while, but close enough back. I know that production was stopped during the pandemic, during the shutdown, and it was recently picked back up, and you know, they filmed it and they released it. 20 episodes. I am on episode 11, so I'm on the second half of the final season. Last episode we left off, we met back up with Garth and his family. We kind of learned about this monster fight club, underground fight club, and our boys were basically not our usual heroes. They were kind of normal, everyday Joe Schmoes like you and I. They weren't able to pick locks. They weren't able to put up a good fight. I mean, I just remember Sam going like, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Anyways, Garth kind of put them on the path, saying he heard of a place in Alaska where you can go to kind of get your luck back. Because I'm interested in seeing that, because correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we've seen an episode where the boys were like in snow in all these seasons so far. So a good visual like that, a new visual like that is always something, you know, exciting and hopefully entertaining as well. Not really sure what to expect. It's called The Gamblers, so I'm assuming when they get there, they're going to be put through like a trial or something. It's like if you want to regain who you are, you need to go through a series of tests, and it's going to be like a gamble. That's what I'm guessing. Not really sure if they're going to have any assistance from the outside, because it looks like it's just these two. I don't know if they're going to bring Cass, or maybe Michael will come back and help them somehow, maybe vouch for them. Who knows? But I feel like it's going to be a series of tests to kind of get our boys back on track. If not totally wrong, okay, it's all good. I don't like to be right all the time. I like to be surprised throughout the plots and developments of the narrative. That being said, I do have a Patreon, so if you want to watch this episode with me in its entirety instead of just YouTube highlights, it is available right now. I have multiple tiers to choose from. Check it out if you want, just to see which tier best suits you. I have multiple episodes in the bank, and I have episodes ahead of time, so if you want to get early access to full reactions to future episodes as opposed to waiting for the YouTube highlights, I recommend checking that out. If not, totally cool. YouTube highlights will be out on the way as soon as I get around to editing them and, you know, trying to get a schedule also. But yeah, that being said, I'm just gonna stop yammering. We're just gonna watch the episode, talk about it immediately afterwards. All right guys, here we go. The Gamblers.
Bankside.
Damn. It's kind of like that guy back in season
No,
5?
no!
When they would play for years.
Hey, no fights.
That's what happens now since you lost.
Great, Leonard.
Oh, Leonard.
Great.
What? Something about those coins, because it transferred from his coin to the other coin, so it's like he lost. Interesting.
Luck? Is that really even gonna fix our whole problem?
Well, it couldn't hurt.
Other than Garth, no one's ever even heard of it.
Oh, it's there.
What about the guy Garth heard it from? FBI? This is Agent Beyonce.
Jeb Evans, Sheriff's Department, Cushing, Oklahoma.
This is Agent Lizzo.
Well, I guess the Fed's a Fed, right? Listen, we got a homicide down here. It says Agent Watts started a file on him last spring. Jack Klein.
I'll be right there.
Yeah, it's pool. The game of champions, games. My game. Hell, our game. How many honest to goodness great memories do we have hustling?
Oh, that would have been so cool if it was the poker guy again. Damn, man.
Okay, my point is that if pool is the way that we get our mojo back, then maybe we ain't as screwed as we thought.
So we're just going. We're not gonna like case the place first.
Relax. I'd actually have some fun.
Evie.
Evie. Say, listen, if
Good Pokemon.
my brother here wanted to get ourselves a game.
Pax. Two more for you.
Follow me.
Okay, what are we looking at?
Go ahead.
Touch it.
Touch it.
What does it do? Do not touch it unless you ask what it does. Come on, Dean, you son of a bitch. Why would you do that?
I see everybody walks in here with a certain amount of luck. Like glow. That's you. You set that coin on that table. You get yourself a game, and you win. You just might see your fortune improve. If the coin goes blank, that means you're out of luck. You gotta leave. If you don't like it, door's open.
No, because Dean already touched it.
Can I split it? The luck?
It's yours. You do what you want.
Yeah. We need this, and you know it.
That's true.
Now look, you're better than me at pretty much everything. Okay? That's okay. I'm not mad. I'm proud.
I mean, Sam did win the poker game when Dean and Bobby couldn't. Imagine if Sam comes through here.
Good. All right.
So what did Billy bring Jack back to do? Or Belphegor, whatever he's supposed to be.
I'm a Gregorian, each of our names inscribed in our swords. A brotherhood of perfectly crafted beings.
Why don't I remember those angels? What season were they? 14? Oh, what type of angels did they say they were? It's like a curse. It's like once you start winning, you don't want to stop. That's probably what's happening.
Listen, I think this place sucks you in, right? And if you keep playing, you'll lose. And if you keep losing...
And you go all Leonard.
Did you say your name was again?
I didn't.
Well, my name's Dean Winchester. And I'm gonna kick your ass.
All right. Okay, so I'm more into this episode now because I thought this guy was just like cheating, like he was super powered and he was just like stealing people's luck. But if he's just another player, okay, I could get into this.
Double or nothing says you missed that shot.
Ooh. Okay. Fuck, that was a good shot.
Hell of a shot.
Yeah. How? Okay, Sam, make sure you. I had this all wrong.
Good game. In case you can't hustle, hustler.
Yeah, I guess you can.
What's wrong? What?
Cancer. I did win me an extra year. Been saving this.
That sucks. Dean, split some luck to him. Come on. You can split your luck. You can probably figure out what's happening here. You can probably get everybody's luck back. Shut this place down.
Are they trapped here? Are you?
Well,
Uh-huh. Kind of figured.
At first, I thought maybe these coins were hexed or cursed. When you win, you're taking luck from whoever you beat, right?
right.
But Joey 6 beat how many people? 30? 40? More? All of that accumulated luck should have been passed to you.
Fortuna! We have your son.
Oh, her.
Enough.
I'm guessing Dean's gonna kill her and absorb all her luck. And he's gonna distribute it to everybody here to pay off everybody's debts. And they're gonna have enough for him and Sam to fight God. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh boy.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Sam coming in clutch again.
Not for our luck.
Everybody's
Only
luck.
for the lives of everybody in here.
But if she's like the goddess of luck, couldn't she just like manipulate this in her favor?
The god literally cursed us.
You've met.
Yeah. Little guy, squirrely as hell.
Yeah, that's him. God created the world, but you know who created us gods? You did. You humans. You apes first climbed down from the trees. You didn't pray to him. You prayed to the sun, the womb, the rain, and the stars.
What?
To take the blame. Bad harvest, stillborn child. Our bad, not his. Now he's happy to hide behind whatever religion has the best syndication deal. Well, we survive on scraps in the wilderness.
I like that explanation a lot, actually.
8-ball corner pocket.
Nice.
You little minx, you got me talking. You're good. What do you say we make it interesting? Okay, you're gonna fight God. That's the stuff of heroes, so you're gonna need the luck of heroes. Hercules, Cuchulainn, Gilgamesh. I helped them all. I can help you too. Another game, double or nothing.
Uh-oh.
When I win, you have to give back the luck you stole. Close up shop.
What is with you and these losers? They're nothing. They don't matter.
What the fuck?
They matter to me.
They matter to us.
That's why you're our heroes, man. Gods suck. Damn. Yay. Sam, I hope you have something up your sleeve. Just stab her.
Challenge the goddess of luck in her own joint. What'd you think was gonna happen?
What? They really lost? Huh? They're just walking away.
Hey.
They didn't win. I'm shocked.
She shut it down.
Why?
Because of you. She said she thought your kind had gone extinct.
Our kind?
Heroes.
Heroes. Like the old days.
So they lost, but they still won. Because they made the goddess believe in heroes again. That gave me like chills, goosebumps. I really, really like that. I'm glad they didn't win, because I guess that would have been too predictable, and how do you beat the goddess of luck anyway? In her own game, in her own place.
Guys?
Hey. Everything okay?
What are they gonna do? Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hello. I miss Jack, I'm not gonna lie.
You ate their hearts?
I had to.
And you let him.
You could have
Okay.
told us.
Billy kept him hidden in the empty until Chuck went off-world.
She let me out when it was safe.
Safe to what? Eat a bunch of angel hearts?
Safe to do what I have to. If I follow her plan, then I'll get stronger and I'll be able to kill God.
Okay, so that was Supernatural Season 15, Episode 11, The Gamblers. Really fun episode. Like I said during the reaction, it reminded me of the episode back in Season 5 where Sam and Dean were playing for years. Like the Benjamin Button episode. The Curious Case of Dean Winchester is what it was called, now that I just remembered that. And Sam had to come in clutch at the end and kind of save both Dean and Bobby. And he freed the witch that was like with the guy, I forget his name, but I really liked him as a villain. But he wasn't really a villain back then. He was just kind of like a guy who was playing. He wasn't really a cheater. He wasn't anything like that. So it reminded me of that episode, which I really enjoyed a lot. So I had that in the back of my mind. I just kind of like this type of story where they have to play for their luck. And I'm kind of glad it was a game and not necessarily trials like I thought, because I've already been through trials like how to close the gates of hell, etc., etc. Like the boys already went through a lot. And I guess if you're gonna have a place like solely built to win luck, lose luck, etc., 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 then I guess it would have to be a place that's open to the public, quote unquote, people that kind of only know about it through urban legend, or someone talked about it. It's like, oh, you're good at pool, you think you can get lucky and get more luck, go play what's his face down the road. So I really like that. I like the explanation as to why her, like, what was her name, Fortuna, I forget what, Atraxis, Fortuna, I'm gonna say Fortuna, I'm gonna call her the goddess of luck. So the goddess of luck, I like her explanation as to why there are gods like her on Earth, why they were created. And it was because Chuck, God, doesn't want to take the blame for certain things. So he kind of made a barrier of smaller gods to kind of be the ones that take the blame for certain things. Like they said, stillbirth, crop failure, etc., etc. Like they're not appeasing the gods. So that way Chuck cannot take the blame for anything. He's just overseeing it all. And if there is a problem, he'll blame it on God A, B, C, D, you know what I mean? So I really liked that explanation. And I really, really liked, as shocking as it was, I really liked the fact that Sam and Dean didn't win. I mean, in my mind, I was like writing the story. It's like, okay, they're gonna win, they're gonna save everybody there, they're gonna kill the goddess, they're gonna take all her luck, all the luck she was saying from like Hercules and etc. And they're gonna go, be super powered up, and they're gonna go and take on God. I'm glad that didn't happen, because that sounds very amateurish now that I think about it, even though it would have satisfied me, but I'm glad that they opted out to have the Winchesters lose the game, but then have the Goddess of Luck realize heroes are still around. I like the fact that Dean and Sam, their noble act for wanting to free everybody in that pool hall, pay off their debts, let them walk. That selfless act of nobleness, is that even a word, nobleness? That noble selfless act allowed her to realize that there are still heroes in this world, and she gave him the luck. It's like, here, do what you need to do. Gave him a great bit of advice saying, don't play God's game, let him play yours. So I'm really interested to see where this goes now, especially now that Jack is back and Castiel confirmed that it's him. I'm still a bit skeptical because every time they bring somebody back in Supernatural, there's always like a catch. So I'm not really sure if there's a catch with Jack, especially since there's only 9 episodes left. But I'm still kind of curious or confused as to how Billy's back, because I could have sworn I saw Castiel kill her. Like maybe it was a trick or something, but I mean, it had to have been if she's still alive and she was hiding Jack until God went off-world so she can release him to do what he needs to do. I still have that visual of just Cass just stabbing Billy and just killing her. I don't know, maybe I made it up or something, but yeah, Jack is back and he says he can't use his powers, he can't let himself be known, which is why when he was being tortured, he was like, oh, why don't you heal yourself? And, why aren't you saying anything or doing anything? So he knows that God knows that the Antichrist, Jack, is going to be his downfall. It's the bane of his existence. And I hope that we get Michael back and bring everybody that we can to come back. Like maybe like an endgame situation. And just take the fight to God, to Chuck, and just end him. You know what I mean? So I really like where this episode left us off, because now I'm like super intrigued and excited to get into episode 12, which I'm probably going to do pretty soon, because I want to get these stacked up. If you guys want to like watch ahead on, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can watch future episodes ahead on my Patreon. But yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. It's probably, I'm trying to think of all the other episodes that happened so far, because I think this might be my favorite one of the season. The premiere was okay, Raising Hell was okay, the Rupture was okay, that mini first arc was just fine. Then it kind of just went along, blah, 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 I mean, I like the Leviathan episode too, when there were, I think it was 8, no, that was 9. Yeah, I think this episode might be my favorite one of the season so far, And I'm not saying that the previous episodes were bad or anything. I'm just saying this one really like kept me invested and hooked and really want me to continue and see what happens next in the next episodes, and with the remaining 9 episodes to go, that is. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this episode. I'd probably give it, I don't know, probably a strong 8, low 9 probably if I was rating episodes. But yeah, this was a good one. I really like these type of episodes, especially when it feels more self-contained, but there's like bigger implications at the end of it. So yeah, really enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed my review and my reaction, you can see this entire video in its uncut entirety on my Patreon. Multiple tiers to choose from. Links are in the description or pinned in the top comment. Let me know what you guys thought about my review and reaction. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you did. Yeah, I'll get out here and catch you guys later in the next episode of Supernatural, which will be episode 12 of the final season. Until then, adios.